Good afternoon, everyone. This is an update on the tropics for August 17th, 2022. We do have multiple tropical waves in the Atlantic we're going to have to watch over the next several days here. We have a tropical wave just off the coast of Africa. We also do have a tropical disturbance currently just off the coast of Central America. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Here is the satellite imagery from Tropical Tidbits. As you can see here from the latest scan, 23.55Z, we do have a current tropical wave just over Central America right now in that kind of pink box. And this is actual tropical disturbance that has a 30% chance of development within the next 5 days, according to the National Hurricane Center. That will be going in sort of the Gulf of Mexico region and possibly into portions of southern Texas to bring possibly more rainfall over the next few days here as it moves to the northwest. We also have another tropical wave over here in portions of Africa, just off the coast of Africa here, and this is quite the big tropical wave here that we're seeing. This is going to be moving eastward across the Atlantic basin here, across the main development region, and this could have potential to become Tropical Storm Danielle over the next week or so as it moves westward, according to the GFS model. We also do have a big-time low-pressure system, kind of a nor'easter type system that's up there in portions of the northeast, the New England area, and that's bringing some rainfall as well as some gusty winds, but nothing really serious. This is August, so of course you're not going to be seeing snow from an August nor'easter. As you can see, here's the 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook, and like I said, there is that tropical disturbance just over Central America right now. It's going to be headed through Mexico and then into the Gulf of Mexico, where it could have potential to become possibly a tropical depression or so. It could be, but again, it only has that 30% chance for development. So low chance for development, but that has increased over time from the last 24 hours. It was 20% last time I checked, but it now is a 30% chance over the next 5 days. So we're also gonna have to watch that closely as well, the one off the coast of Western Africa. Taking a closer look at the satellite imagery here for the tropical wave coming off of Western Africa. Here's the entire map here. So here's Africa right there. And as you can see, we are seeing some explosive convection. This was had a lot more convection this morning, but right now it is kind of calm with convection. Northern side does have some explosions of convection there, and we also do have another tropical wave behind this one that is also currently over the coast of over Africa, and that'll be also moving westward into the main development region. So we have a lot of tropical waves we're gonna have to watch as we head into the peak of hurricane season. This is when it's gonna get active here, and so far we have seen quite a quiet hurricane season for the Atlantic, but that active MJO is currently moving towards the main development region. This is going to bring all of the hurricanes here. Everything's really just getting together, and this is when we are going to see a lot of these hurricanes this year, is at the end of August going into September, and then when you head into more of October, this is when things in the hurricanes season start to calm down, of course. Here's the GFS 700 millibar geopotential height cyclonic vorticity. So this is the vorticity within the atmosphere about 700 millibars up, which is pretty high up. It's not really near the surface at all, but it really shows the low pressure systems and the high pressure systems of where they currently are, and really the vorticity, the amount of vorticity they do have, so we can tell whether these are going to be actually strong tropical cyclones or not. And as you can see, here's the current tropical waves we're watching here. We have one over here, again, just off the coast of Central America. We also have the other one just off the coast of Western Africa that we are going to have to watch here. So let's go ahead and move forward to Thursday. This is going to be 12 p.m. Thursday. You can see a little bit of a vorticity starting off that tropical wave here. You can also see some more escalated vorticity with the tropical wave just off the coast of Africa. And as we head even more further here into August 19th, you don't really see that tropical wave anymore. in Central America that is now in the Gulf of Mexico, but not really much happening with it. All I could see happening is it bringing some possible rainfall to Mexico and Texas. Otherwise, it's not really going to be doing much according to the GFS model here, and probably not even become an invest. So it might become an invest at the end of its cycle. But right now, it is not an invest, and it only has here about 5 days to get its act together. So we're going to keep an eye on it. But what I'm most interested in here is the tropical wave coming off of Africa. As you head throughout the GFS model here, this vorticity increases a lot over here. This is going to be about August 23rd into the 24th. And here's the current tropical wave. This was all the way back here for today. Now this is all the way over here for August 24th, according to this run here. As you can see, this increases substantially with a lot of that vorticity. This also drops a lot of pressure, which means this could be quite a strong tropical cyclone here, headed into the Leeward Islands possibly around August 29th, so the end of August. Now, this is quite a far ways away, and we can even see over there in the Gulf of Mexico, again, another possible tropical storm at the end of August, heading into portions of the Gulf states there. So, again, things are really going to get active here around the end of August, and as you can see, again, another possible tropical cyclone here around August 30th. As you head even further, again, more vorticity, more cyclone vorticity just continues here. Of course, that one looks to be weakening actually as it heads over Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, and stuff like that. So again, this is just one run, but the GFS model is hinting again a lot of activity expected around the end of August into early September. So things are again in the Atlantic are expected to get really active real soon. Looking at sea surface temperature values in the Atlantic, and as you can see, the Gulf of Mexico is still piping hot here. We are still seeing over 30 Celsius waters there. So again, extremely warm waters for any tropical cyclones to head over there. And as you can see, this even extends further eastward, where the majority of this area is seeing near 30 Celsius water. So again, the boiling pot is pretty much in this region right here. Any tropical cyclones are gonna be. This is a very favorable area for any tropical cyclones that do enter that sort of area. Here's the main development region here. This is definitely warming up as well. We're starting to see a little more reddish colors, which means things are warming up a bit more for these tropical waves. Carry on with their strength into the Caribbean, even off into portions just towards the East Coast. It definitely has a lot of those very warm, fuelish waters to really keep them going. So that was your tropical update. Again, lots of tropical waves to be watching over the next 15 days, 2 weeks, that could possibly bring the tropical storm Danielle, the 4th storm of the season, even 5th storm possibly over the next 2 weeks. We're going to have to watch them very closely. They have a lot of favorable conditions ahead of them. So be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new, and turn on post notifications for more updates on the tropics. I will have very frequent updates here starting today on the tropics. Turn on post notifications, like the video, share this with friends and family. But stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.